I'm Mary Swallow, an antiques dealer based in the UK. From car boot sales to auction houses, I seek out those hard to find items that will bring in a bumper profit. If it's out there, I'll find it.
Hello everybody and welcome to Mary's Top 10 Auction Tips. Tip number 1. I think it's really important to thoroughly check the auction catalogue before you get to the sale room, either for the preview or the auction itself. You'll save a lot of time if you can pinpoint the items that you might be interested in beforehand, and then you can skim through all the others when you're there. So if you've got a client that's looking for a sofa, you'll be able to see in the catalogue that there is going to be one there. Then if you go to the preview or the viewing, you can take a picture on your phone, send it to your client, see if they're interested before you start bidding on the day. Number 2, always check the condition of the items. If you can't get to the sale room for the viewing, it's really important to ask the auction house for a condition report on your item. Most auction houses have a no returns policy, so once you put your hand up to bid and won the item, you won't be getting your money back afterwards, even if it's damaged. Okay, number 3, in an average sale room, I think there's always an item that you can make a sizable profit on. It's all about training your eyes to find it quickly. Sift through those boxes of junk. So I found a 19th century Regency wax sealed box in a box full of old kettles and teapots. So I bought the whole box for £30 and then I just sold the little Regency box for £300. So it could be a little bit cheeky, but this is what I do. If there's one item in a box full of kind of inconspicuous junk that is pretty valueless, I'll often make sure it's well hidden. So if I found it, I'll hide it under the kettles or plates so that it's hard for other people to spot. A little bit naughty, don't tell anybody. So once you've found that piece of treasure, it's not a good idea to shout across to your buddy the other side of the room that you've just found this amazing Fabergé egg. Everybody else in the sale room will hear you and your secret will be out. So be covert. Okay, number 4. Don't jump straight in when the auctioneer starts the bidding on an item. He'll normally start high and then drop the price right down. That's when you should come in. By doing this, you'll get the item a lot cheaper, as well as not seeming too keen to everybody else in the auction room. Set your limits and do the maths before the auction. This is really important if you are competitive like me. I've been caught out quite a few times in bidding wars and paid way over the odds for something that I wasn't really that interested in, to be honest. Also, check the condition of the item. I've said this before, but it's very important. There's absolutely no point in bidding on something that is substandard or you'll have to do a lot of work on. There's nothing worse than discovering that that bargain kitchen table that you've just got has only got 3 legs. Think seasonally. Okay, so things like fur coats, sheepskin boots, blankets. It's a great time to buy them in the summer. You get them at a super cheap price, and then just storing them for 6 months, you can put them on eBay or car boot them in the winter months and your profit will go up tenfold. Okay, so Christmas decorations and lights, they're also good to buy in the summer. Winter stock, so if you're buying garden tables, parasols in the winter, the same thing applies. Your profit will go up a lot more if you wait till the summer and sell them then. Okay, buying in bulk is a really good idea too. I often will buy big bags of costume jewellery, separate them up, pick out any gold or silver or precious metals or gems that could be in the bag, sell those separately on eBay, and then sell the rest at car boots. You're bound to make a profit. Number 8, don't let a tatty piece of furniture put you off. Just a lick of paint and you'll be adding a few noughts to the final selling price. Number 9, look for items that have been misdescribed or underdescribed in the auction catalogue. Now you would think that auction houses are the experts on everything, but this happens more often than you would think. There's a big difference between something described as an oriental dressing gown, which actually is a dragon robe from the Imperial Palace in China. Believe me, they make these mistakes all the time. Whether they're describing a painting as a print, which has happened before. I picked up this beautiful painting of a lady for £50 and I sold it for £500. Just because they described it as a print and not a painting. Nobody seemed to be interested in it. Number 10, remember to bear in mind when you're bidding that commission and VAT are often added on top of the hammer price. So if you're buying something for £200, remember when you go to pay it's going to be more like £260. It's really important to bear this in mind, especially if you get carried away like me. So something that did seem a bargain price at the time would actually be very expensive when you get to the till. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful for you. Over the next few weeks, I will be adding more and more videos to do with dealing, tips as well as highlights on certain antique items, how to spot fakes, and using eBay to your best advantage. Thanks very much guys, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!